If you don't pay attention to this video, you are going to get scammed. You are going to lose a lot of money. In today's video, my objective is literally to explain to you that you are going to get scammed at some point in your digital business. When you're trying to sell digital products, whether you're trying to sell physical products, e-commerce, services, consulting, whatever. If you don't pay attention to this video, you are going to get scammed. You are going to lose a lot of money simply just because you are unaware of what actually goes on. So here's the deal. When I first got started online selling digital products, selling online courses, selling stuff, right? What I thought was that I needed every single tool. I needed every little gadget that everybody was talking about, right? All the gurus talked about webinars. So for me, it made a no-brainer. I went out there and I got a webinar tool, right? Guess what? The webinar tool costed $500 for a year. Sounds not too bad, right? But when you're a beginner, $500 is a lot of money that you need to pull out of your ass. And anyways, that was one side of things. Now, here's the funniest part. Not only do you spend $500 just on the webinar tool, you also need to spend about $197 every single month just on an email marketing tool, right? So you go out of your way, you get the email marketing tool, you're already about $600-700 down the line. Now, you don't have a course, you don't have any like step-by-step process of what you need to do. So you need to go out there and you need to buy a course, right? Now, whose course are you going to go buy? Probably going to go and buy the guru with the most number of views. This is something that is always going to happen, right? People come into the space, they think that the person that's got the most amount of views is the most reliable, the most trustworthy person. So you go out there and you buy their course only to find out that the course is actually crap. Right, so now I'm about, let's say, $2,000 in. I've spent money on the course, I've spent money on these tools, I've spent money on email software. Then you find out that you need to actually purchase a monthly recurring membership to the VIP access group where you're going to get this special treatment. So you spend about maybe $50-60 every single month just on that alone. And guess what? You haven't even made a single cent yet. You have made fucking nothing yet. But you have coughed out so much money. And this is why I'm telling you that throughout this journey that you spend your time online trying to sell digital products or trying to sell physical products or consulting or whatever it might be, you're going to end up going down this rabbit hole where you seem to just be spending, and you don't actually see any returns, okay? So here's what I would advise anybody out there to do. Firstly, you need to select the right person. So select who you want to go with. Don't select them based off the number of views that they get. That would be actually the most stupidest thing that you could do. I've done it. Don't make that stupid mistake, okay? Go out there and find a reputable person, somebody that you trust, somebody that don't have the flash, okay? The people that have the flash, those are the people that are trying to deliberately get you into some shit. Don't follow the flash. Follow the guys that don't edit. Follow the guys that just switch on the camera and make a video, right? These are the guys that you want to follow. These are the people that you want to follow because these are the genuine people. They know what they talk about. They don't have time. Personally, I don't have time to be making multiple videos and editing them and making them all look good and rosy. Hey, I got to focus on my business. I got to focus on things that make money for me, right? And for me, that is not editing and making sure videos are all prim and proper. It's not that. I create value. I give it to my tribe, my environment, right? And they do what they need to do with that information. It helps me in the long term because I'm building those relationships. But ultimately, I'm not trying to, make it seem like I'm the best out there. I'm good with what I know, and I try and share what I know. And that's what you should do. You should try and share what you know in the space that you're comfortable with, and you will naturally gain momentum. Now, look, when it comes to tools, everybody out there has got their own specified tool. Everybody out there has got their own opinion on what's the best tool, right? What I can say is if you're starting off as a beginner, avoid multiple tools. Just avoid it. Avoid multiple tools. Stick with one tool. Stick with one tool that can do pretty much everything, right? So whether you're using MailerLite, MailChimp, GetResponse, Conversion Kit, Systeme IO, it doesn't matter. But focus on one tool that does the job for you, right? It does everything. For me, that is Systeme IO. The reason why is because I can do everything. I can manage email campaigns, automations, creating funnels, blog post creations, courses. I can host communities there. Everything under one roof, right? Everything under one roof. And when you keep everything under one roof, it also simplifies your stack, right? Because you don't need to worry about, this month I need to pay this, I need to pay that, I need to pay that, especially before you even see any money coming in. Narrow down, focus on what matters, and you will see the results. The results come. How do I say this? The results work out for themselves because you're not deep in the hole every single month because you got this bill, that bill, that bill. No, you're focusing only on one specific tool, and that tool can do everything. It might not be the best at doing it, one specific thing, but at least it caters for everything. So you can kind of just focus on that, get everything done on that side. And that way you don't need to end up spending $6,000 a year just on tools. That blows my mind. And people do it, right? Some people are going to always go for the simple option. They might be like, well, okay, I'll just go for this option because it's a little bit user friendly. Yeah, you could do that at the expense of an additional $6,000 a year, right? If that makes sense to you, go ahead, do it. For me personally, it never made sense. I don't care about something looking all good and rosy. I want things to work. And if I don't know how to make it work, if I don't understand the less shiny tool, but that still does the job, if I don't understand it, I'm going to go and learn how to do it. And that's why I say every step that you go along your digital marketing journey or your digital selling journey, your focus should be to understand things at interval steps. So don't try and figure everything out, because that's another issue that people make, is that they try and learn everything all at once. And when you try and learn everything all at once, you end up learning nothing, because you're focused on so many different avenues, so many different tactics, so many different guru advice, so much shit that you never actually get started. You never actually take the action that is required for the ball to start rolling. You know what I mean? Like you'll be out there just consuming YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video, and before you know it, like 2 months has gone by. You haven't started. You haven't found your product. You haven't done shit. And that's because you're locked in this analysis paralysis thing. I've been there before. I understand it perfectly. And the only reason I'm telling you this stuff is because I want you to avoid having to make those stupid mistakes like I did. Okay? So that being said, I hope you go out there and you crush it. Just take action. Let this video be the one that tells you need to take action. Start now. Don't start tomorrow. Don't let this be just another YouTube video you watch. Let this video literally light a fire up your ass and make you want to get started, because that is what it's about. That is the only premise of this video today, to lighten a fire up your ass so that you go out there and start taking action. You need to. You absolutely need to. Do not sit on this opportunity. Digital products are selling all day, every day. Whether it's on social media, on Etsy, on Gumroad, there's multiple platforms. People are selling every day. And the more time you sit back watching other people's videos and stuff, you're losing out, right? Take action. So that being the case, what's your next action step? Your next action step is go below, download the list of digital products if you haven't already. Make sure you get that. The second thing I need you to download is make sure you download my system, right? It's literally a 4-step system that will walk you through how to sell your digital products. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go and download the list of 20 profitable digital products from last month, okay? Download that, pick a product. It doesn't matter which one you pick, just pick a product. Pick one, reverse engineer it, recreate it. You can do this in a day. Once you've done that, go ahead, look at the 4-step selling process that I always use. Get access to that, utilize it, put it into effect, and I'm telling you, you will thank yourself later. Okay? So I'll see you soon. Have a good day.